What's up, guys, and welcome back to The Simple and Beautiful Life. Today is one of my absolutely most favorite days. It is when my wholesale supplies order comes in and I get to unwrap it and smell all of the deliciously smelling things that I just bought. So, let's get started. So, Wholesale Supplies Plus, not sponsored, is one of my favorite places to get my fragrance oils for my soap. Right now, the primary reason for this, not just because their oils are just delicious in soap, but it's because most of their prices, despite the economy right now, have not just skyrocketed. Which, if you make soap, you'll know that almost every ingredient in your soap right now is costing you more. But so far, the fragrance oils from Wholesale Supplies Plus, at least the ones that I purchase, have not increased that much. And their shipping, which, although they say it's free shipping, it's actually $5.95 for handling. So they charge it separately. There's shipping and then there is handling, which, whatever. $5.95 for shipping on orders over $25 is still a really good deal, considering a lot of the places, especially if they're shipping by weight, fragrance oils are heavy, and the shipping could easily be $25, $35. It just keeps going up and up and up. And that can kill your ability to make any profit off of what you're making. So the fact that their prices haven't gone up very much and that their shipping prices have not changed right now with the economy where it is, that's huge for me and I really need it. So I haven't opened this yet. I purchased these fragrance oils when they were on sale the first time. What had happened was Wholesale Supplies Plus had a sale. I had been waiting for a sale so I could save a little bit of extra money on my fragrances. And then I think it was 2 days after I put in this order, Wholesale Supplies Plus, of course, this is always how it happens, announced that they were having a bigger sale. So this is one order. I placed this order and then the bigger sale came up and I was like, the temptation was too much. I had to place another order. So this will be one of two unboxing videos that I do because that order is still on its way. The sales obviously were different days, so the orders were placed on different days. But I cannot wait to open this up. I also love their bubble wrap. It's very sturdy bubble wrap. It never pops. And I, in an effort to be more environmentally friendly, always save this and reuse it in my own orders. Another thing I really love about Wholesale Supplies Plus packaging, they take a lot of time and a lot of effort to make sure that when you get their products, they're not broken, they're not spilled everywhere, although the box would smell amazing if they had, but it's kind of a waste of money for me and for them. So, for example, so this is how my fragrance oils have come. This is awesome. They're not going anywhere. They're not breaking. The lids are not going to unscrew. I get my order without having to find anything broken and have to contact the company, ask them to resend it, blah, blah, blah. That's a hassle. And when you own a small business, time is money. You don't have time to be ordering things, having them break on the way here, and then having to contact the company and decide and hopefully try and get them to resend you whatever broke. Here you go. Okay, so let's get to smelling because that's just the most important part, and I know these are gonna smell so good. I am so excited. Another thing, I can't imagine that this doesn't take just a ton of time. Wholesale Supplies Plus also tapes up all of their bottles, which is just another step to making sure that the product you ordered gets to you without spilling a drop. Okay, so this is Apple Orchard. You can't really see it, but it is. That's what it is. You ever smell something, it just takes you back? I don't know where that takes me back, but that smells so good. It really makes me think of in North Carolina, going with my grandparents down to the apple tree that was close to their house and just picking a couple apples. It smells very fresh, very apple-y. It smells so good. Now the next one is Margarita Lime. I have a lot of citrus scented soaps. So this one is going to help bring those citrus scents to another level. It is, according to the website, I believe it was lime, lemon, I can't remember, maybe orange. I don't remember, but you can't go wrong, right? It smells exactly like a margarita. It's almost weird. It makes me feel like I can drink it. I know I can't, and I'm not going to. What's weird is there's almost a hint of, you know when you get a margarita and you know that there's alcohol in it? This has almost got like that same scent. It's weird, but perfect. It's exactly a margarita. This one is Lilac in Bloom. I love flowers. I love planting. I love spring, and bringing more floral soaps to my soap collection. It's very, very exciting. Oh my gosh. You know when you're walking your dog outside, spring is just starting to come around. Maybe it's windy and you just get a hint of something blooming and you know spring is on its way, and it just smells so great. The winter is moving out, spring is coming, flowers are coming, warmer weather is coming, lilacs are coming. That smells amazing. It's very true lilac smell. This is one I haven't tried yet. It's Lavender and Basil. Who doesn't love lavender? You totally get both the lavender and the basil. Like, it's not just a weird lavender, it's both. And I don't know how they do that. It's like at first you're like, ooh, floral. And then when you keep smelling, you're like, ooh, it's kind of like herby, kind of like basil-y. It's delicious. This one is Bergamot and Mandarin. I smell a lot of the mandarin. It smells exactly like when you cut open an orange and you realize how much you like oranges because they smell so good. Like, an orange is worth eating simply because of how good it smells. And that has a very good orangey smell. Speaking of good orangey smells, okay, I'm excited about this one. Even my husband's excited about it too because he loves these, and it is Orangesicle. We all know how good an Orangesicle smells. Don't even pretend. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That smells so good. It smells exactly like oranges in cream with sugar. Oh gosh, that smells good. Now, I did order a couple more of fragrance oils that I just keep on hand, such as Clove and Almond. Those are two that I always keep on hand. The almond, because there's almost a sweet, perfumey smell to it. And if you're making anything where you want a subtle, sweet, perfumey essence to your soap or even to your candle, that's where to go. I add almond to a lot of my soaps just because the scent is so strong. It lasts for so long, and it just adds that extra bit of that smells good to your soaps. So I would always recommend keeping the almond on hand. Same with the clove. I make an orange clove soap, and then during the winter, I add this clove to a lot of different soaps. Even if it's just my gingerbread soap or I have a snickerdoodle soap. I got a lot of cookie soaps. The clove really brings out the cinnamon bakery scent, makes it really strong, gives it a really good punch. It kind of like completes it, and it's delicious. So almond and clove, I'm not gonna open them because I already have one of each opened. I'm almost out of them, that's why I ordered more. But I always keep those on hand simply because they are just perfect to add to your soap. This is one I'm really excited about. It is white gardenia. There's some things I don't even want to put in soap because I just want to leave them like this so that anytime I need to, I can come back to this and smell it all day long. It smells amazing. It smells real, which is huge. And it smells really strong. It smells really relaxing too. Next up in the floral line is lavender, of course. Lavender is some of my best-selling soap, and I think that's because it appeals to both men and women. I have tons of guys that buy my lavender soap, and they love it. I think no matter who you are, lavender is just something that appeals to your desire to relax. Garden explosion. Smells so good. Instant relaxing. Now this was a request from my husband that I was not expecting. Sandalwood. I have never once heard him talk about sandalwood. He was just like, yeah, remember that beard wash that I got for Christmas? It's sandalwood, and now it's the only one I use. I love sandalwood. Oh, but that smells amazing. It's almost almondy with a light sweetness. I can actually see this being one that I start keeping on hand all the time because adding that to anything would make it even better. And then sandalwood on its own obviously is just delicious. So good job on the hubby, because if he hadn't pointed that out, I might have taken it out of my cart. Okay, last one, purely peppermint. And if you're thinking that peppermint is just for Christmas, you are wrong. Peppermint is for all year-round use. It's only enjoyed a little bit more because it's Christmas, and the peppermint is just amplified because of the holly jolly music in the background. But peppermint should be used year-round, and I will stand for that because it's delicious and it's kind of the best thing ever. Although I'll admit, kind of makes me want it to be like December 25th, not gonna lie. Gosh, that smells good. I've never actually just bought their purely peppermint before. I typically get their peppermint cream, but they had this one on sale, so I got it. I was worried it might be too strong, but it's not at all. It smells amazing. It smells like crushed up candy canes and Christmas music and all the things that you think relate to peppermint. This is something that we need all throughout the year. So I carry my peppermint soap all year round just because it's amazing. Who doesn't want a hint of peppermint in their shower? I don't know, crazy people? Okay, that is it for this round of fragrances. My next box should be here pretty soon. Wholesale Supplies Plus got this to me within, I think, 5 days. So it was very fast shipping. Like I said, no problems, no issues with the shipping, no broken bottles, no open bottles. And I paid $5.95 to get it here. So if you're a soaper or you make candles or anything that requires fragrance, you know that those low shipping costs are getting gone. They're very hard to find. So this really helps me save money on my fragrances while still getting amazing fragrances. And a lot of these were on sale, so very good deals here. These fragrances will last me for a ton of soap. I cannot wait to see what I can make with them. Tune in next week for when I will be taking this new apple orchard fragrance and putting it into my SaBLe Apple soap, which is coming out of the archive finally. That'll be up next Wednesday at 11 a.m. Please like and subscribe because it really helps me grow. Tune in to any of these videos below to see what I've already made with my Wholesale Supplies Plus fragrances. And I will see y'all next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, a wonderful, wonderful week, and bye.